That happened in the courthouse in San Bernardino. He admits he was not wearing a suit. He was on his day off, and he was told he needed to stop by the actual courtroom if he wanted to change a date on an upcoming case. So he did. And there was a camera in the courtroom. Here's what happened.
I'm an attorney. I'm an officer of the court. I'm here to talk to the clerk.
Okay.
That's what the voice of Jaya person Lynn. He is on the upper part of your screen speaking to deputies in a San Bernardino County Courthouse courtroom where he stopped on his day off to try to change a hearing date.
And I don't make it a habit to go into courtrooms. Even in COVID, when I don't have to wear a suit, I still typically wear suits. But being that there was this administrative function, I knew it would be quick. I went up to Department S7.
No audio on that section of video, but you see him approach one deputy who motions him away towards the bailiff.
Before I could say anything to her, she says, "Sir, you see that bar? Only attorneys can pass that bar." I tell her, I am an attorney, and I realize they're not listening, so I reach in my back right pocket to get my wallet to pull out my bar card. At that point, before I could pull out the bar card, that's when he grabs my arm and pushes me.
Step out. Because you're not listening.
They take him to the vestibule area where there are no cameras, but there is audio. Lynn gives him a case number at the same time addressing the deputy.
Told him I'm coming after him with everything I have, everything I learned in law school.
I'm definitely coming after you. I promise you, with everything I have, everything I've learned in law school, I'm definitely back up. Be threatening me.
That's the sound of a taser you hear after the deputy says, "Threaten me?"
Then that's when I feel some electric shock, and I realize what just happened. So I never resist.
Kevin, don't tell me you're coming after me when you step up on me. You understand what I'm telling you? That's a threat.
He was arrested, booked, and a jury that included no African Americans found him guilty on one of 9 charges, delaying and/or obstructing a peace officer. But then
one of the jurors on the case sent a letter basically saying her vote was wrong.
You know, I have a copy of that letter, and the juror is asking the judge to go as far as dismissing the case. She says, quote, "From the beginning of my deliberations, I stood by my belief that he was treated unfairly with implicit bias." Also saying, quote, "Regrettably, the minority opinion did not prevail." She seems to have been overwhelmed by the whole thing. No comment from the DA. He is supposed to be sentenced tomorrow, faces up to a year behind bars and possibly losing his license. In San Bernardino, I'm Christina Gonzalez, live. Back to